But anyway, I think now is a good time to start doing some more maps. And I think I'm gonna wait till my characters are more leveled up before I get more opuses. So with that said, I'm not gonna bother to do a pre-stream because this stream was not even originally planned to happen. Actually, you know what? There is one thing I can do before we go in. I forgot there was like a third bond charm I can get in this level. In a level 29 escape. This will be like the third and final bond charm that I can spread around my entire team. And I think having that third bond charm will be very, very helpful. The plan was, like, me and a few of my old classmates were gonna go out for dinner. Like, go to this nice, you know, pub or restaurant downtown that has kind of like pub food. Yeah, you know, I think I'll just bring Robin for this one. The problem was, we had a nice bit of snow.
What can I do?
And it looks like it's been raining off and on too.
Yes.
Therefore, it's gonna be
Leave it to me.
very, very sloppy.
What?
And possibly very dangerous. So therefore, we decided to take a rain check and reschedule for another time. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Then I went to go get my hair cut, which is what I normally do.
What?
And unfortunately, when I went over to the hair salon that I normally go to, which is
What?
a few minutes walk from where I live,
Right.
it was closed.
What is it?
And there was no sign saying it was closed for how long or when it was going to reopen.
Wise decision.
There was just literally nothing there. No warning whatsoever that it was closed. I was a bit confused. Luckily, there was like a secondhand game store upstairs. Okay, you know what? I think I'll bring Noka for this one.
Right here.
And I managed to find a copy of Suikoden 4 for $30 for the PS2. So I was like,
Roger.
hells yeah! I already got Suikoden 1 and 2 off PSN, or I can just play it off EPSXE, whatever. It might, if it doesn't work that well emulated, I'll just get it off the PS3. And I already had Suikoden 3 from a flea market,
Unavoidable.
so having Suikoden 4 to round that off, that was quite a deal. I mean, sure, 30 bucks. Not very cheap for a PS2 game by any stretch. But at least it's a game I could probably get, like, hours out of it.
All right. The mission started.
Free your allies and escort them to the escape point. Okay, it looks like they're in forts.
Got a report for you.
Careful not to open the wrong enemy fort.
Got a report for you.
Enemy captives, lower ally captives held.
All right.
Okay.
The mission started.
So I had to be pretty careful. At least one of my allies went found. Of course, it's in a base that's closed. But I think I had to get in from the other side. So how's everybody else doing? Everybody doing okay? Anybody that's here? I wouldn't be surprised if the attendance, you know, is lower than last night's stream, because this wasn't even scheduled, and I'm actually starting, like, a little bit earlier. But at the same time, I really wanted to get closer to wrapping up this project, because, well, it's been going on for, like, well over half a year, close to half a year. And I like to allot the schedule for the other Christmas special games that are happening.
Enemy's been reinforced. Got a report for you. Got a report for you. All right, the mission started.
Oh yeah, hey Wolfie. Yeah, it's not heavy rain here, but it is rain. How are we doing for KOs? Only 703. That's not good. I will definitely need more.
Thank you. Got a report for you.
But anyways, my day is going well, other than, you know, things that have happened so far today. So I wound up ordering Domino's instead because I still had enough points for a free pizza. So all I had to spend was like the delivery fee, the taxes, and pasta. I decided to get a pasta with that as well. I felt it was actually a pretty good deal, all things considered. Hopefully you will be well enough to stream stuff pretty soon. Oh, you're gonna be doing Stardew Valley tomorrow as well. Nice. I still have my stream for Stardew Valley confirmed for tomorrow as well.
All right, we took it.
So I'm feeling really good about that. Okay, that mage really got smacked around. You're dedicating Sundays to Stardew. That's actually a pretty good idea. Usually Sunday's like a chill way to end the week, and then you get back to the grind. So something like Stardew Valley's a pretty good choice.
I'll do everything that I can.
Hope I can find enough enemies to kill. Just look at this. That mage is in serious trouble. I'll have to be coming up with my stream schedule real soon, too. And I think I might just do a stream on Monday instead of Tuesday, because... Oh, shoot. This is bad. And that's a critical unit, too. Frederick, you might want to back up this unit too.
Roger.
Trouble, we gotta help.
Yeah, it seems everybody's in trouble now. Look at this. Hope this mage decides to actually go to a base. Okay, that's the escape point.
Mission complete. Mission complete.
So they'll be okay. At least it's the weakest unit that I managed to save. Hey there, Joker. Welcome to the show, even if it wasn't planned.
Got a report for you.
But yeah, as you can see there, by redeeming Banga points, you can win a copy, like a Steam key, of various games, including Cuphead, that I just recently bought a Steam key for through Humble Bundle.
All right, the mission started. Finally, I'm up.
All right, we'll rescue the villager, because that'll get us more favor from Olivia.
We're in trouble. We gotta help.
It seems the escape missions are pretty hectic, because it's mostly weak units you gotta protect.
So strong.
And you just gotta hope they get to the escape point in time.
So strong.
Okay, I've noticed that if you pick, like, the wrong fort, even if you found all the allied units, you'll still get hit by a trap.
Let's hit them twice as hard.
Ready when you are. Did you really think you could beat us?
Damn!
Yes, I am totally aware that there was a trap.
Enemy's been reinforced?
Let's hit them twice as hard.
Well, Joker, you don't have to redeem for Cuphead. Remember, there's 2 other games you could possibly win, too. Hey there, Cole.
Did you really think you could beat us?
Right there, that defeated the Shadow.
All right, we took it. That's great.
Okay, hopefully that villager, or rather that archer, finally decides to escape. Okay, I can see why it might be hard to S-rank this. Because if your allies are really far away, this is gonna take up so much time for them to get out.
Mission complete.
Thank you so much. You can take this if you like.
And sadly, you can't make them move faster.
We did it!
That's great.
So it looks like everything is looking good with the stream quality, like the sound and the gameplay.
Landscape this area.
I haven't seen any complaints so far.
Alright, we took it.
Oh yeah, I have more than enough KOs. This is crazy.
That's great.
You show true valor.
Having a really busy day and kind of terrible life because you keep getting dragged on work at home each day.
That's great.
By who? Like, parents or roommates? Is that what's going on? Or you got work to bring it home? Because that's kind of lame. Constantly had to be badgered about work and
Mission complete.
having to make money and stuff,
Never back down.
rather than just like enjoy your own time.
The gate's open.
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright, guess I'm just gonna have to take you out. Take you out to pasture.
Any last words?
For some reason, Twitch is not even telling me how many viewers I have. Okay, now it is.
All right. The
I
mission
literally just
started.
had to
Mission
refresh
complete.
the stream.
I am the Crown Prince of Nor, and I will not be defeated.
Twitch just being Twitch, I guess.
I expected no less from.
To fight in the service of others is the highest honor.
There we go. We got our third and final bond charm to pass around.
Suppose we've developed.
Alright, I've got my vulnerary, spare gauntlets, everything I need.
Princess Hinoka, you should leave this preparation work to me.
Frederick, you want to pack my travel bag? Go for it.
Thank you, Milady. I must say, you did seem to be doing an admirable job. But isn't this the sort of thing you'd usually delegate to a retainer?
You haven't met Izama and Setsuna. Neither of them are really cut out for this kind of work.
Well, what work do they handle? Surely your laundry at the very least.
It's easier to do my own than it is to constantly save Setsuna from drowning.
Drowning? In the act of doing laundry? Surely you jest.
I wish. If there's any danger in a task, she will discover it.
But what of all the cleaning and tidying? Please tell me you're not doing it all.
Of course I do. I prefer my things to be cleaned rather than broken to bits. And that's a best-case scenario if Setsuna is doing the work. Now, Izama is a bit more careful and does a solid job. But he berates me the whole time. And he's annoyingly accurate.
This is unbelievable. Should I meet this fool, I will teach him some respect.
Believe me, it's easier to just do everything myself.
I never could have imagined you were in such a dire situation. No wonder you are so adept at these menial tasks. Your hand has been forced.
The thing is, I wouldn't trade those two for anyone else.
How can you say that? What possible value can they offer?
Well, despite their quirks, they're plenty capable on the battlefield. It might seem to be an odd arrangement, but it works for us.
Fascinating. Tell me, do you at least entrust them with landscaping duties?
Landscaping? What's that?
Pulling weeds, tending the gardens, arranging decorative rocks.
Decorative rocks? Frederick, tell me you're not wasting time on such drivel.
I hardly think Crom's decorative rocks qualify as drivel.
You would do anything for Crom, wouldn't you? I mean, it's admirable. I just can't believe the kind of standards you're setting.
Thank you, Milady. It does please me to hear my efforts praised. Still, I can't help but feel guilty about your situation. If I meet your retainers in the future, perhaps I could educate them properly.
You're welcome to try. Knowing you, you might actually succeed. Maybe you could even give me some feedback on my leadership, too.
It would be my honor. Thank you, Lady Hinoka.
Phantom Doctrine and Ancestor's Legacy, I believe, are like either real-time strategy or like turn-based strategy. You can find them on Steam, they're easy to look up. See if like the premise is up your alley.
This relationship is really going places.
From now on,
I feel like I know you will.
did you write these War Council briefs, Robin? I don't recognize the handwriting.
I did. I've just been trying to make my script a little more legible. Actually, I got the idea from you, Lord Xander. Your writing is so polished. What a difference it makes when you can actually read what you just wrote.
Indeed, it's heartening to see someone skilled like you seek self-improvement. My retainers, Perry and Laszlo, do not show the same drive.
Really? Maybe they just don't like to talk about it.
I don't know about that. If there's one thing Laszlo likes to do, it's talk. He's great at his work, when he's not too busy flirting to do it.
I see. But what about Perry? I've heard stories of her bloodlust on the battlefield.
Oh, Perry has her quirks, one of which is not sitting still for more than a minute. She's irreplaceable in battle, but as for the less violent parts of the job...
You need Laszlo, despite his flirtatious tendencies. You know, charm's not the worst quality to have.
That's what I used to think as well. Until he started reporting for duty in tears, worked up over his latest rejection.
I don't envy you there, Lord Xander.
I just wish there was a way to curb his desire for female attention.
That is a challenging proposition. Let me think. Maybe what he really needs is a little more confidence. Couldn't you give him some kind of pep talk?
I'm not sure I feel comfortable getting so, personal with my retainers.
Quite right. My apologies. Wait. I've got it. What if all his interactions with women led him back to something work-related?
An interesting thought. But how could that be accomplished?
The next time Laszlo has his heart set on a young lady, you should hire her. That way, whenever he thinks about her, he will also think about work.
You have confidence in this plan?
I do. I have complete confidence.
Then perhaps I'll give it a go. You've been quite helpful today, Robin. You've given me hope that Laszlo might someday improve.
It's an honor to assist you, Lord Xander. I'd be happy to help whenever you need me.
Thank you. I'll be coming to you for more brilliant ideas soon enough.
I mean, he would certainly work hard if it meant impressing the lady and not being a total dink. Alright, now that I got what I came for, let's go back to Norton Market. Hey there, Nico Dragon. Welcome to the show. Glad you can make it. Also, before we go into this arena to unlock Anna's bow, I did notice I received some follows between the last stream and this one. Like, I received one from a, let's see, who else did I get follows from? Kokira, that lady that I was, that I raided earlier, who was doing a Emerald Nuzlocke run. She gave me the follow, thank you very much for that. Blue Jade Spitfire followed me. Cute Koopa followed me. And just now, Nico Dragon 6 followed me. So thank you all so much for showing the love. Now let's repay the love by totally destroying these dinks in the arena. Alright, so I'll probably just maybe wait till like the tail end of the show and try to unlock the opuses. That way I'll probably have more levels too.
Yes?
Alright, what are we up against? Soldiers. Okay, it's mostly just soldiers,
Yes?
but they don't have a set kind of weaponry.
This will be fun.
Oh, what other support conversations can you get, Camilla? None! She already has them all unlocked, so I'm not gonna take you.
Alright.
Maybe I'll try Takumi. And you can actually work
What
with
can I
Rowan.
Show him who's boss! What? Choose.
I'll give you that spare bond charm. So that's what we're gonna do.
Put me in! Leave it to me. This okay? Finally, I'm up.
Doesn't have to be like a really strong weapon because the level of this is pretty low. Also, like, earlier today, I got some more Yugioh Nightmare Troubadour recorded. And one thing I noticed from the people that talked about this game on GameFAQs, the game can be pretty slow. It's like there are certain events that need to happen to progress the plot. And sometimes you gotta hope that you can actually get to those points, because they may not always happen. Like, for instance, there's one thing that happens where you run into Yami-Yugi at night, who will alert you that there have been some strange people lurking around at night. And that's only if you run into them. If you run into other people, you can't advance the plot. And the other problem is, when you find someone on the radar to interact with, you don't know who it is until sometime later. So you might be hoping you run into Yugi, and you find out, oh no, I gotta duel Joey again for like the umpteenth time.
Alright, the mission started.
So far, he's not the biggest nuisance I've had to run into several times. I can't wait for that project, by the way. I know a lot of people are excited for it too.
It's your own fault you lost. Looks like I was the
And that's why I decided that one would be the first game from the Christmas special that I would Let's Play in 2020. And I feel like that was the best choice.
So strong.
Indivisible? I've heard of Indivisible, and I've seen nothing but good things about it.
Mission complete.
I might wait a while before I ever try it out, though. It might still be on sale until early January, but I guess I'll find out maybe later on tonight.
Stay behind me. All right, the mission started. What shall be my opening move?
How about getting dropped?
The enemy's attacking from a distance. Strong finish. This is bad. I've got to take care of it now.
Like that, see?
Just hurry up or it's over for us. Leave it to me. I won fair and square.
Oh yeah, I still got that butler outfit on Takumi. Alright, let me take a sip of my tea.
Don't blame me. You're the one who's weak.
Man, I've had this David's tea for over a year or so, and I figured now is a good time to finally start using it up.
It can't be.
At least most of the leaves in tea are already pretty much dead anyway. So I can count my blessings there.
Looks like their long-range assault is over. Yes, we did it.
Alright, bring on the
Mission
next
complete.
wave.
That actually went well.
Come on, any minute now.
Enemy's been reinforced.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
You make me so angry. I'm coming apart at the seams.
What? I thought you really liked me, Oboro.
The gate's open.
I'm Takumi,
Gotta
the
report.
guy that you have a total thirst for.
I won fair and square. The gate's closed.
I hate those arena flags that stop you from advancing too quick.
Not enough time training?
Strong finish. Enemy's been reinforced.
I'll be your second.
Thanks for the save.
And yeah, Navarre's going down. Perfect.
Got a report for you.
Alright, so what's everyone else's plans for the weekend? Like any New Year's plans in particular? I was invited to like a New Year's Eve party by some old classmates on Tuesday night. So we'll see if that's still going ahead. I'm pretty sure it is. I haven't really played Shovel Knight since I beat the first game, though. So I haven't really tried out the other games. Probably have to try that out later tonight too if I got time.
My clothes will be stained red if I stay here any longer. Time to retreat.
Okay, Joker just redeemed 340 points to say one more battle, which is normally what I would encourage people to start redeeming at the end of the show. But once I get to, like, say, a time where I'm about to wrap things up, I'll put that in and just say, okay, one more. But I probably won't get to that point until, say, 8 p.m. Eastern at the earliest. And I might decide to go a little over time anyway. But once I get to the point where I'm ready to wrap it up, I'll add one more for you. Oh, guess we gotta wait for the flag now because he's invincible for some strange reason.
A worthy foe has discovered my weakness.
Yeah, getting hit. That is your weakness.
Enemy's been reinforced?
Oh, Mommy had to come to save your ass, huh?
I'm here to back you up.
Thank you, Mother. I am no longer a child. I can handle myself.
Oh no, don't apologize for that,
There you go,
Joker.
man. Once we finish up here, you're in timeout.
At least I'll still be able to accept your redemption.
Don't blame me. You're the one who's weak.
Alright, bring on the last wave.
Don't blame me. You're the one who's weak.
I gotta remember that when I start my Stardew Valley stream tomorrow, that I gotta, like, spend most of that day fishing. Luckily, I still have that in my queue.
Have the wings of chaos abandoned me?
Mission complete.
Alright, bring on the final wave, whatever that will be. Come on.
Enemy's been reinforced?
Okay, couple assassins. Hope I can get masks out of both of them.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, I should not have done that because they're not gonna die.
Let's go.
That was a waste.
Erase you. All right, the mission started. The gate's open. The gate's closed.
Oh, now it wore off. Are you kidding me? I could have beat them right there.
Enemy's been reinforced?
Relax. You've got me now.
Alright, now it's Lynn.
All right, let's do this.
Nothing special in New Year. Do plan to meet your dad at January 3rd. Hope it's a good visit.
Erase you.
I believe my mom said she's gonna try to visit me sometime after Christmas, but she didn't really say when.
Yep. It doesn't matter who I'm up against. I'll send them packing.
Got a report for you. Mission complete. That actually went well.
Oh, just found one of the tea leaves at the bottom of the cup and I had to chew it. Ugh. Not a great texture, I'll say that much.
I expected no.
Alright, we got the Anna's bow.
I'm number one. I'm number one.
At least it starts at 80 base power. That's a plus.
We made a pretty good team. Hey Takumi, did you see me fight today? I looked pretty good out there.
He pronounces
I've seen
Takumi?
What did you say?
I said I've seen better. Any halfway decent archer could have taken you out.
I meant to leave myself open to draw fire away from our soldiers.
And you sure struggled with those armored units.
Well, but I won, didn't I?
Barely. What's gonna happen when you face a real challenge?
I will overcome and win. What do I have to do to earn your approval?
Reach your potential.
But I have reached my potential.
If you say so. I happen to disagree. When you've truly reached your potential, you won't need my approval. Or the approval of anyone else. Like a brother or a sister.
Teach me, Takumi. How did you reach your potential? Takumi? Did I say something wrong?
No, sorry, it's nothing. I shouldn't be lecturing you. I haven't reached my potential.
You can't be serious. But if you are, why don't we train together?
Give it a rest, Rowan. I'm not going to spar with you.
Come on, you think I need practice? And you're not satisfied with yourself either. We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Us sparring is not going to solve anything. Just calm down.
Well, if you won't fight me, I guess that makes me the winner by default.
All right, now you've done it. I have no choice but to humble you.
You think it'll be easy, huh? How do you expect to draw your bow against me?
The sword has an advantage over the bow in close quarters, it's true. But who said I'd be using my bow?
What? The great archer Takumi? Not using a bow?
Surely you're not afraid of a little hand-to-hand combat? If you insist on using that sword, I'd be happy to disarm you with my katana.
You're proficient with the katana? I suppose I should have expected. I'm humbled already. You're so strong and yet you still strive for more.
Yeah, well, this is all just talk. Rest up. We'll fight tomorrow.
Agreed. I look forward to earning your approval.
Eesh, kids these days. Shame I'm gonna have to embarrass him.
Hanging out on New Year's to try to stream on Much Games Twitch channel. Yeah, like I said earlier, I got invited to like some old classmates to a New Year's party. We'll see if that's still going ahead or not, but if it isn't, I'll let you know.
Is everyone all right? I know you've been through a lot. Go home to your families. What's wrong, lad? Why don't you go home?
That's obviously Lynn.
Because I have no home to go to.
You're a girl. Why were you dressed as a boy?
Safer to travel this way.
Sir. My name is Lind. My father was Maloa, a pontifex. I wore men's garb to escape Garneth, but that odd fellow grabbed me as I fled.
So you're Lind. I'm glad you're safe. We were all together now. I promise to keep you out of danger.
No! Let me fight! With your blessing, and the tome my father left me, I can wield light magic. Let me use it to avenge him. I want to destroy Garneth myself.
Oh, God, we got more reinforcements to deal with. That's fine and dandy. It is annoying. It's just like OBS and the Elgato don't like to cooperate. Now, I don't know if Streamlabs OBS or Slobs would work better. I might try that out, too, if I got time. Well, I rescue... Okay, the bow scroll is right here. Was that a Seahawks shirt you saw? Yes, because when I was at work, I wound up, like, entering something I bought a Kit Kat, and it came with a code for something, so I entered the code. Because they had some kind of Super Bowl sweepstakes or promotion. So when I entered that code, I wound up winning a prize. And that prize was either a hat or a shirt. So I picked out a shirt, and I think the Seahawks was like the only one they had. So I was like, fuck it, I'll pick that one. I'm not really attached to football teams like the Seahawks, for instance. I just know they were quite a meme for, like, deciding to run the ball that one year. Okay, so I can only go up for this guy or that guy, and then I can go for the bow scroll. Shadow Rush, level 28, I can only use bows. I can deal with that. Oh yeah, the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, they've been quite a meme since, you know, choking so hard the Heimlich maneuver couldn't save them. My favorite Pokemon starter, Nico? I never got to your question right away. I've been preoccupied with other shit, but,
Very well.
My favorite Pokemon starter? I did have a soft spot for either Trico or Oshawott.
Finally, I'm up.
but my very first starter, when I first played Pokemon, was Squirtle.
All right,
And I made the mistake of exclusively using only Blastoise on the way to the Pokemon League. Not even bothering to train the other Pokemon. Like, I even had a level 3 Caterpie with me for the Elite Four. That was a terrible idea. And somehow I won.
Mission complete.
I don't know how either. I just brute forced my way through it. But I was like young and stupid at the time. Wait, hold on, what was my goal again? Well, not auto battle. Battle situation. 600 enemies. Okay, that's more than fair. It's not like 1,000.
That's great.
Where the toughest Shadow Rush missions are.
Got a report for you. All right, the mission started.
Yeah, this one's beat up.
Enemy's been
That works for me.
Got a report for you.
Let me take out those cover soldiers.
All right,
along with that Shadow. I've taken out a lot of Shadows, too. So, of course, that means I'm gonna get more reinforcements to go against. That's great.
That's great.
That'll keep the reinforcements from escaping.
That's great.
Yes, that is great.
No, is that it? Their pathetic eyes give me life.
Mission complete. That's great.
Oh god, tons of reinforcements appeared. That's wonderful, or that's great.
Mission complete. That's great. Mission complete.
That was easy.
Is that it? I was really hoping for more from you.
That's nice and all, but the Shadow Rush missions tend to be the worst
I
ones.
expected no less from you. I'm really tired. My back will hurt tomorrow.
So it's nice to get that one sorted. Okay, level 50 Gold Rush. That should be pretty easy too. This should be, therefore, a very easy scroll to unlock. Can't believe the Super Bowl, I think, would be like over a month away.
What can I do?
That goes to show how little I care that much about football.
As you wish, of course.
Okay, Minerva, who can you get a support combo with? Nobody? You have them all? Alright, I'll pair you with Niles then.
Very well. What can I do for you? Command receipt. Yes.
Are you planning to do in future Gen
Yes.
5 Pokemon game?
Choose.
It was actually confirmed in the 2019 Christmas special that I would be doing Pokemon Black version. And I am going to be using the Universal Randomizer to ensure that traded Pokemon can evolve by being at least level 37.
All right, the mission started.
This chance.
That's to make sure I don't get locked out of certain ones, like, say, Conkeldurr, for instance.
Finally, I'm up. Enemy's been reinforced.
I'm not going to use the randomizer for anything else, like randomizing certain Pokemon, or making my life a lot easier any other way. Wait, can I get through that gate, please? I'm stuck.
I'm gonna crush those weaklings.
And the reason why they picked Pokemon Black, well, nobody picked White, actually. But I started with Pokemon Black when I first tried out Gen 5. Wait, is Frederick an actual ruffian in this one?
Right, the mission started.
No, those aren't the ruffians. It's actually these
Enemies
guys.
been reinforced?
For some reason, I thought Frederick was one.
Enemies been reinforced?
That was weird. Why did I think that?
The power of the Red Dragoon.
Mission complete. That's great.
Apparently they're not.
Princess Minerva.
This is no time for games, Niles. Trying to match me. La.
God, he didn't die?
Thank you.
He's still alive? Are you serious?
You can take this. You like?
That's great.
What the hell? What's it gonna take to bring this guy down?
Got a report for you. Enemies been reinforced?
Now he's down. Holy crap. He was pretty tough. That's not even a high-level Gold Rush either.
Tell me, what does it feel like to die? Mission complete. That's great. That's great. Leave it to me.
You find it annoying to order to get a Zorua Fair. You need a special event Pokemon.
Enemies been reinforced?
That is a little unfortunate.
Finally,
Like, I kind of wish they didn't really have these special event Pokemon
That's great.
that you're more likely to be locked out of forever if you didn't get a certain game at a very certain time.
Enemies been reinforced?
I hope they don't add, like, any event Pokemon in Sword and Shield. That would be annoying, too.
All right, the mission started. Enemies been
Oh my god, speaking of Pokemon Sword and Shield, I saw this tweet from like a Japanese Pokemon gamer, and it was actually, I think it was a Zamazenta
Finally, I'm
take with 3 Eternatuses,
The power of the Red Dragoon.
or Eternatus, I don't know how you pronounce it, going against a Dynamax Delibird, and that Delibird managed to freeze all 4 Pokemon in 2 attacks.
Enemies been reinforced?
If that didn't make you turn the game off, I don't know what would.
Wow. And you're still not satisfied, are you?
That's great.
That like reminds me of that one Twitter video I saw of DSP trying to take on a Dynamax Pokemon. I think it was a G-Max Snorlax.
Enemies been
And he only
reinforced?
played with AI partners.
That's great.
And he rage quit the game for that moment because he kept getting a partner with that Magikarp with Hydro Pump. It made him so rotted.
That's great.
I couldn't even believe a Magikarp could have Hydro Pump.
And you're still not satisfied, are you?
Or worse yet, having that ally, you know, when a Dynamax Pokemon would constantly nullify your stats and abilities. Oh, I'm a Solrock with Cosmic Power. Better use it! That happens a lot too. The AI partners for raids are very dumb. Makes no sense at
And you're
all.
still not satisfied, are you?
And you know what? Human partners can be just as dumb too. It's like, oh, there's like a water type Pokemon to go against, or a flying type Pokemon to go against. Okay, I'll bring an electric type. You know, to take that Dynamax Noctowl out.
You're
Oh,
more daring than you look.
one of my partners decided to bring a Rhydon with Lightning Rod. guess what fucking happens? Take a guess what happens. That is what you call le sabotage. And can you imagine being that person that brings the ride on?
Wow.
And getting totally roasted on Twitter for that. Oh, one of my friends, EBH J, is actually just doing a test stream right now. I'll have to take a look at the VOD later. Wait, seriously? No named opponents are showing up at all? Why? Look at this shit. There's nobody here. It's just nameless soldiers. And nothing else.
That's great.
They just ran out of spawns. The map ran out of spawns.
The battle is over. Well done, everyone.
That was so weird. I've never had that happen before.
I expected no less.
Daily training yields success.
Not enough to get A rank there.
Welcome.
As much as we were rivals, I would never try that with you, not including the fact I was your rival in your LP. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't do that. Unless you forgot that Rhydon had Lightning Rod or something.
What will you do?
So, I mean, I would understand if somehow you didn't know about the ability. Like, that's fine. I'd give you the benefit of the doubt there.
Please, do come again.
I can't believe I kept thinking about this idea. But I'm surprised we never even bothered to do, like, a Pokemon Showdown battle, like, in celebration of the end of that Let's Play. Like, I create a team based on my Diamond team, and then you would have a team based on what the rival had. Huh, Pincer escaped for the Aura Scroll. I should do that now. That could be a nice boon for Lynn's weapon, too. I mean, I don't even play much Pokemon Showdown anyway. Like, I've only had like a couple battles at a Necro stream. Osin1981 with the follow. Thank you so much. And both times I've played Pokemon Showdown, I've lost. If you can get a copy of Black and White, maybe that could happen. Why would you need a copy of Black and White?
Yes.
Pokemon Showdown is like a browser game and it's free. You wouldn't even need a copy of any game for that.
I'll see it done.
Alright, I'm gonna bring Hinoka and you compare with Elise. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Be safe, okay? I'm up. Sure. What's my task? I'll see that it's done.
What?
Okay, instead of Chrom, let's pick Lucina. And you can pair with Anna.
Yes, sir.
Best of luck.
What can I do?
Yeah, this'll
Leave it
work.
to me.
Ready for orders. Understood. Ready.
I haven't played much of Pokemon
What
Mystery
shall we do?
Dungeon to tell you if it's easy or if it's hard. So, I mean, I have had the one for the 3DS. But I just kind of got tired of it.
May Mila be with us.
Celica, you can go with... Put you with Lynn.
Right here. Good luck out there.
Actually, I'd rather Lynn be playable.
Yes? Right. Yeah? Okay.
This okay?
I haven't had much of a request for me to Let's Play any of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games either. So that's why I never even bothered. Personally, I wouldn't really consider myself a Pokatuber because I rarely play Pokemon games for YouTube.
Clock's ticking. Let's go.
Not that I never play them. I certainly do. Just not as much as some people that play them exclusively.
Thanks for riding alongside us.
Oh god, Lucina, she got shipped badly with Palutena. Badly in what way?
I look forward to seeing you.
I know what you mean by shipping, but I never really heard of it.
Got a report for you.
And it doesn't seem that common, so I don't really think it's bad. Personally, the worst kind of shipping is from Rick and Morty when they try to ship Rick with Morty. That is bad!
All right, the mission.
Like, there's like no bottom for some people that just ship so much.
Let's begin.
Well, then again, when it comes to shipping, somebody has to be the bottom. Her.
No, I should have done more.
All right, the mission.
Personally, I haven't really heard about like Lucina being shipped in anyone in Smash.
Gates open. Enemy's been reinforced.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there because I don't really pay attention to it.
All right, the mission started.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
All right, the mission started.
What are we doing for KOs? Ah, not even 1,000. I knew it was gonna take a while
That's great.
to get anywhere near 1,000. I didn't think it would take this long. I expected to just like literally steamroll them. Who's your favorite Marth in Smash? Did you mean who's your favorite main in Smash? I'm pretty sure that's what you mean, not Marth. If you mean like swordsman, if I was using someone with a sword, it wouldn't be Marth. Link, perhaps, and maybe Ike, but not Marth.
Is there anyone on this battlefield with the spine to give me a real fight?
I don't really have a favorite Marth at all.
Can't win this.
See where
God, I really love how Lynn's sword is glowing green now. I think that's the first time I used her since I applied the Opus.
Mission complete.
Yufei's not some common soldier, but Hinoka herself.
1262 in KOs. Not bad. Still room for improvement.
Enemy's been reinforced.
Alright. Yeah, this will give me a lot of KOs.
Let's begin.
Hopefully you get a chance to play Ultimate someday, Joker. It is really good. Although I haven't really picked it up in months. I might pick it up again when the 5th and final DLC character is finally revealed. And, you know, finally comes out. But I wouldn't be surprised if by the time they reveal the 5th character, Nintendo's gonna be like, oh, you can play as him now! Or her now. You know they're gonna pull that kind of surprise.
Strong one. But let's move on to the next.
That's just like going to like the Oprah Winfrey show, and then you find out like you win like a blender.
All right, we
Cause I'm in. I bet you guys are gonna have some fun taking that blender with you in your brand new car. Oh, and by the way, there's like $100,000 in the trunk. It's gonna be like that. It's like they'll give you this surprise, and then they'll make it better, and then make it even better than that.
The fort is ours.
Oh, the monk went away. Why is that?
Enemy's been reinforced?
That's a shame.
Let me do it.
I think now's a good time to start taking out those commanders.
We've done it. The fort is ours.
Third-party character? Oh, there's a lot of good third-party characters out there. Who knows what it could be?
I like your work ethic.
And I hope to God it doesn't get leaked. Because I hate that so much. Look, the shadow appeared. Where?
Are you sure you want to face me?
Lower left?
You're all that stands between me and victory.
Don't forget me. I'm going too. Scatter like the wind.
Alright, this should be it.
Father Sky. Let's begin.
Damn!
We're at 2,000? No, we're not at 2,000. I should go after that shadow, because it's heading for my commander. Bets on, like, who the,
All right, the
third-party
mission's
character
started.
could be?
Got a report for you.
Now, when you say it's the third-party character, that takes out my initial guess. Like, it would have been Ring Fit Trainer. Like, we already have a Wii Fit Trainer. Why not a Ring Fit Trainer?
Damn! All right, the mission started.
It would have to be for, like, a third-party game that's eventually coming out. Or being re-released. That's usually how it be.
Not bad, but not good enough.
Oh, I forgot to equip the Anna's bow on her.
Too strong.
Okay, so she's gonna miss out on those KOs for the weapon.
Mission complete. All right, you took it.
Okay, that's enough.
We've done it.
We can defeat Cordelia now.
Nothing comes for free. Can we really change our fate? We'll carve a way forward.
Good night.
Mission complete.
The day is ours.
Woo, woo, woo!
I expected no less from you.
One step closer to changing my fate.
Alright, we'll take that Aura Scroll now.
I learned something.
And move on.
Hey, Hinoka, come play with me. Sorry, I'm heading out to train. You can join me if you like.
What? Don't you know it's a day off? Playing is just as important as training. If your body doesn't rest, neither will your mind.
You forget we're from two different kingdoms. We can't be friends.
I didn't forget. What would be wrong with becoming friends? There's no reason we can't get along and play together.
Well, even if we were friends, I don't know any games anyway. I've spent my whole life training to rescue Corrin from Nor.
Is it the idea of playing with a Norian you can't get over? If that's the problem, the only solution is to do it and see that it's not so bad.
Why do you want to play with me so much anyway? There are other people.
But I want to be friends with you.
Fine, all right. What do you want to play?
Well, I won't stand a chance if we play tag. I read about a Hoshiden game that sounds fun. Do you know, origami?
You mean origami? It's not really a game, but I know a little.
Yeah, that's it. You can make all sorts of things out of paper. I want to make a bird.
I can teach you how to make a crane.
Like this? Ah, I'm done. Pretty good, right?
It's a little misshapen. Look at mine. This is how it should look.
but the wings on yours are different shapes. I like how mine looks.
Well, for this next one, let's compete to see whose looks the best.
You're on! Oh, but first, could you show me how to do it right? Hey, wait! I'm supposed to be teaching you, but I'm doing all the learning. Maybe we should do something else?
No, I'm learning plenty. How to just let my mind rest and enjoy something. Corin and I used to do things like this before she was taken. I had forgotten. Our whole family would fold origami together and play all sorts of games.
Huh, so you know how to play after all. You just forgot.
I suppose so. I started training and dreamed of the day we'd all be together. Relaxing with you brought all those childhood memories back. Thank you, Princess Elise. It really feels like my mind is at rest.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. You're really nice. Maybe we can play more from now on. We could fold so many cranes. Your wish will come true if you make 1,000, right?
That's right. I'm surprised you know that. Okay, let's try to make 1,000. And let's wish for peace in our world. So we can do this again someday.
They're just gonna be like, our camp is under attack. Hold on, we got to like 400 cranes. Oh my god.
I feel closer to you now than I ever have before.
Can you put in more than one entry for giveaways? Yeah, you can. Like, the more entries you have, like, the greater odds.
You're all right.
Hey, Salika. I notice you still seem a little shy around me. Why is that?
I do? Oh, pardon me then. I don't mean to come across that way.
I saw you were bored, but you didn't call me over. I wanted to say I wouldn't mind.
That's kind of you, but I wouldn't want to be a bother.
Isn't that what friends are for? Though maybe a princess isn't used to that.
Oh no, I had many friends in my village and at the priory. Besides, a princess I may be, but you are nobility yourself, aren't you, Lindis?
By blood, maybe. But I grew up on the plains. Lady never sat right with me.
I too spent most of my life outside of a castle. The priory was my home.
Huh, I didn't know that. I guess we're not so different then.
But you were raised not knowing that you were of noble blood, right? Whereas I knew from the start.
And you still didn't go back home?
It would have meant my life. I only left the castle with another's aid. Afterward, there was a coup. All royals besides me were put to death. That's what being royalty has meant for me. A princess's reward for surviving an assassination is nothing but open war.
I can sympathize, believe it or not. My family were also slaughtered. But once I found out about my heritage, things improved. I met my grandfather, and I made a lot of friends. All in all, my life hasn't been so bad. Surely you have someone to live for, too.
Yes. Yes, I suppose I do.
Just think, if you hadn't been born a princess, you might never have met them. So don't be too quick to diminish your bloodline.
You're right.
Whether I'm a noble or just plains folk, family is family. The important thing is what you can do for the people who matter.
Thank you, Lindis. I see now that I was being a tad selfish, and that self-pity may have brought grief to those important to me. I should have seen the proper behavior from the start. I vow to accept what I am, and to consider what I can do for those I love. I would include you among them, Lindis.
Hey, the feeling's mutual. I already feel like we're fast friends. And friends don't worry about bothering each other when they're bored.
Point taken. Thank you, Lindis.
Alright.